One thing worth mentioning as we're going through here. Can sweep the rats. This game, because its development was so long, and Iga and his team had been promoting Bloodstained at major press shows like E3 and PAX and what have you. Several months ago, before the game actually came out, I can't remember which month it was, but it was relatively close to release date, within a few months. The developers for this game, I think I mentioned this in one of the other Let's Play videos, can't remember which one. The developers for Bloodstained did something very interesting that surprised a lot of people. This is probably a boss room. Before I go in there, I'll finish the story so I'm not distracted. Before the game came out, the developers released a press trailer in promotion for the game, and one thing they addressed was a bunch of complaints and criticisms that people who played the demo builds had raised regarding the overall presentation of the game. The lighting engine and graphics were a little bit different than what you see here. The lighting and detail level was different, and a lot of people felt that the graphics weren't really up to par with the overall finished product they were expecting. So Iga and his team, rather than release a subpar product like Mighty No. 9, what they did was they worked with another company to redo a lot of the graphics engine and change the way the engine rendered and the way the visuals looked. And the trailer was meant to show the difference before and after with the new graphics, comparing them to what it was before. And it was a pretty remarkable difference, and overall really impressed people. One, from a presentation standpoint, and also just from a developer engagement perspective of people saying, obviously these people care about making a good product, so they went back and they made the graphics better, which is fantastic. Now, upon launch, the Switch version of this game has had a lot of performance issues, which they're still working out. But overall, the fact that Iga and his team did that is pretty impressive.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
This guy looks like Alucard.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster, and you told me...
This is nonsense!
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Gremory, huh?
Yes, Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me.
That voice actor sounds familiar. I'm gonna have to look up who that is.
Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell.
I think I can do that while this cutscene's going on.
If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gremory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Ray Chase. I feel like I've seen him before. And now we have the first boss of this particular area, sort of sea monster. They changed the way this boss looks. The overall presentation and design has been changed quite a bit from the original demo. Maybe I could put up a picture of what that creature design originally looked like, but she was definitely differently proportioned. Don't get a life bar. It's kind of a cool creature design. Oh, I'm gonna die. We'll use 2 potions and see if we can get through this fight. Alright, that hits low. That does way more damage. I should have been using that from the beginning. Thrashing Tentacle. Attack foes with one of Vepars' tentacles.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
That was a very Devil May Cry for an opening crawl.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Well, let me go back. Oh, well, let me go back. That's neat. Alright, let's see what we picked up. Here, it looks like we can equip different shards that we get from the enemies. These are just the ones we picked up so far. No manipulative ones, no passive ones. Thrashing Tentacle. And it shows their rank. Oh, grade 2. I wonder if that's upgraded by the fact that I've gotten 2 of those shards. Have to keep an eye on that. We can see what Thrashing Tentacle looks like, though. Oh wow, that's a big attack. I'm not going to keep that on there. Might be worth equipping for a boss, though. This will give us the ability to go back and explore some of the areas that we didn't get a chance to check through. This probably isn't too much out here, but we can see. I think we're going to have to come back here once we have some sort of mobility upgrade. Let's see, anything else? A couple areas near the beginning. It is interesting that the animation still has the rocking of the boat, even though we're technically not on the ocean still, but I could see why they wouldn't have bothered to change the animation. Just like this particular area, I don't think it's still storming on the beachfront, but just the fact that we can still go back to this area that we were in previously is a neat touch. Rusted Ring ups defense and Constitution by 1. Country dress. Pretty decent upgrade. 1 more point in defense, 2 points in mind, 1 point in intelligence. Probably would have been good to have before I went to the boss. And didn't know that was there. I guess I'll have to get into the habit of meticulously attacking every wall, looking for hidden power-ups. This is where we started? Yeah, that's where it started. And I cannot get up there. Well, I guess we're done with this area. I bet one of the first things Miriam gets as the game proceeds is a double jump. We'll have to come back here once I have that power up. I was wondering if I was going to get one from that particular enemy. Gale Crawler. Creates a shockwave that travels along the ground and rips enemies apart. Take a look at that. Oh, it's Orapuken from Fatal Fury. Ow. That one's pretty quick, too. I think I like that better than the Cerulean Splash. It does more damage, too. Dulla Hammer. Looks like it'll pierce too. Now I'm kind of curious as to what kind of shards I get from the double hammers. I have to assume every single enemy in the game is capable of dropping a shard, but the drop rates are probably tied to the rarity of whatever it is they give you. These being big enemies. Oh, I got a helm from that though. There's a luck stat which in previous Castlevania games was tied to the drop rates of things like souls or enemy items that you get. I'm guessing if I need to farm up certain souls, I'll use that luck stat and luck boosting equipment for that. It drops my intelligence, but it ups everything else. And it gives Miriam a football player helmet. That's kind of goofy, but it's better gear. Not fashion hunting.